All right. Welcome back to the edition of Miles High Club. We are live. We are here. I'm excited. This is the last of the Money's forecasting week. It's a great day to be alive here. Football is this week. I'm just excited. I'm tuning in, or later in this week we're gonna have the prediction for week one, and we're gonna have our locks. So season 2 of the Miles High Club we are here, we're live, we are having fun with it. Content's coming at you hot. You know what I'm saying? We're coming. It's a lot of fun here. But before anything, you gotta pay the bills. Gotta pay them. And I've been showing off products that are not just the wipes, just so people understand that we just don't just sell wipes. We sell all kinds of grooming stuff. So today, the body wash. Go get yourself some body wash. It smells. Hold on, let me get a little whiff real quick. It smells delicious. Jesus Christ. That you want to smell. If you want to get home, lay next to your girl, next to your man, smelling good after a shower. Can't face grooming. Get yourself some body wash. Why are you? I can smell you through the camera. So why are you still here? Pause it. Go buy some body wash. But today we're doing the AFC West and the NFC West. I've been doing the AFC West first, the AFC first this entire week, but obviously I'm a Broncos fan, so there's no shot. We're gonna end with the Broncos. So we're gonna do the NFC West here first. A recap. Who we have in the playoffs in the NFC so far. We have the Cowboys, we have the Eagles, we have the Bucks, the Packers, the Lions. So there's only going to be 2 teams left here for 17 playoffs. Seedings? So I'm not gonna go over the seedings yet because I'm not too sure. But actually, no, I will do the seedings. I'm gonna guess the seedings. Why not? I'm gonna guess the seedings at the end of this for the NFC and the AFC. So, like I said in yesterday's video, Sam Darnold's just not a fit for the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to be, again, I just don't know if there's going to be I don't know why I'm feeling this year. I don't think there's going to be one team under 5 wins. Maybe the Saints, but other than that, I don't see a team being under 5 wins this year. That sounds crazy to think 5 wins not that much, but if every single team has 5 wins, there's not more likely a chance that there's not a team that has 14. I think there's gonna be one team to have 14 wins and one team to have under 5 wins, and it's gonna be so close throughout both divisions. I really do. So Seahawks gonna be in that middle mix, but they're gonna be last in the division. I just don't think Sam Darnold's a fit for the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks defense, Mike Macdonald, going to be insane to watch. I'm excited for that, but unfortunately they're not going to be that good, unfortunately, to win their division. Next, and I think it's going to shock a lot of people because I'm a big fan of their quarterback. He did just get paid this summer. Brock Purdy and the boys. Injuries, I'm just worried about him. I'm not sure. That's the problem. That I can't have them higher because of injuries and the unknown of their defense because of losing some of their star players. Like Fred Warner, obviously a freak. Nick Bosa's a freak. These guys are freaks. It's just Brandon Ayuk, when he come back, I don't think Brandon Ayuk should have got $30 million a year. I said it when he got drafted. I got paid. I don't think he will. I don't think he should. But again, I think the 49ers could easily have a winning record and just not be in the division because I love the other 2 teams. I do. I just love the other 2 teams, and I think the NFC is just not that great. So, and the 49ers, the record, I don't like that. It's the easiest record. I don't like when you play off of last year's record. It's yes, they have the easiest record, but do they end with the easiest record when you look at the record? That's what I just don't believe in that. So I think some of the teams that they're going to be playing this year that had a bad record last year, they're going to be solid. So, and honestly, the 49ers were 7-10 last year. They were a solid team too. 7 wins in a years. I call you a solid team, just because you're probably a piece or 2 away that get to the 9th win. That's just how I feel. But I think the 49ers are going to be number 3. Number 2 here, we got the Cardinals, and I'm a big fan of the Cardinals this year, and I got them in the playoffs. I don't see why they can't be 10-7. They, as a Broncos fan, 3 years ago, we were 5-12 with Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson at the helm, right? They were terrible. I mean, they were terrible. We were so bad. 5-12. I was a believer of our team before going into the season, and then the year after, we got Sean Payton, right? We went 8-9. No, people don't realize the Broncos went 8-9 that year. They just think Russell Wilson did so bad. He did not that year. That second year with Russell Wilson was not bad. The Cardinals went 8-9 last year. Yeah, I know. Crazy to think. Go Google. 8-9 last year. Why? What would be the digression? Why would they digress? What changed on the team? They only bolstered their defense. They got so many people added to their defense that, like, I don't understand why people are thinking they're going to digress. Like, it's insane to me. Like, they were 8-9 last year. They're not a bad. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harris Jr., like James Conner, like Trey Benson, Michael Wilson. I mean, Trey McBride. Like, these guys are going to be great. I think they're going to go 10 wins. Why not? They might lose the first round, but they're going to go 10 wins. I got them going 10. I love them going 10. I love them making the playoffs. I got a lot of future bets with the Cardinals going there. So if they do bad, I don't think I'm going to win any of my future bets. But hey, that's neither here nor there. You don't have to know anything about my money. Don't you worry about that. And then obviously we got the Rams winning it. Matthew Stafford, and honestly, even if Jimmy Garoppolo has to come in, you know what Jimmy Garoppolo did with the 49ers with a good head coach? Win. So if some reason Matthew Stafford can't play or he's hurt, I just don't see how they're going to be bad. No matter what quarterback has to play, I don't see how they're going to be bad. 11 wins, 11 to 12 wins. I see it. I see it happening. They're going to be decent. I'm really loving them. I'm really loving them, and their defense is young but hungry. Hungry, I'm telling you, they are going to be great. And I thought, forgetting out for the 49ers, Robert Saleh to come back. So, like, I think their defense is going to be better. I should have said that earlier. But I just don't think they're going to be winning of this division. I could see that the 49ers being 98, the Cardinals being 10-7, and then Rams being 11-6. Like, such a good division. Like, when you look at it next year, you're like, dang. Yeah, that division went kind of off, went kind of crazy this year. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a solid division. So that is the NFC West. I like their teams, but I only see the Cardinals and the Rams making the playoffs. I know the Cardinals is a hot take right now, so smash it if you believe. Smash it, you believe. Cardinals making it. I mean, if the Cardinals make it, you guys should all subscribe. Just saying. Hit that subscribe button for me. Now, certainly not least, but certainly not least, it's the AFC West. Man, I hate every other team than the Broncos in this division. I mean, Chiefs right now are definitely the least favorite of mine. Definitely second behind the Eagles for just teams in general, organizations in general. Even though I'm a Broncos fan, I should hate the Chiefs more than the Eagles, but you didn't grow up in PA like I did, so don't do that. I'm an East Coast Broncos fan, so gang, East Coast LA. So I don't know why Nick Wright believes in this team. I don't know. He just believes in Geno Smith. I think that's the problem. The Raiders are going to be fourth. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Jacoby Myers is like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Christian Wilkinson kissing people. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's happening. And their defense they lost so many players on their defense. Like, so many players. Like, as a person that plays the Raiders every year, we get to learn their players. They lost so many decent players that were made their defense, you know what I mean? And they were still sucked. You know what I'm saying? They still sucked. So I'm not too sure what they think. I'm not too sure what Nick Wright sees in them, other than he loves Geno Smith. And he said a crazy take earlier. He said he would take Pete Carroll over Sean Payton. Not me. not my coach. No. Not doing that. I would not take Pete Carroll over Sean Payton. Let me know let me know down below if you believe that. I don't believe that Pete Carroll over. I mean, even though I think he went to 2 Super Bowls in a row. Run the ball, Pete. Run the ball, Pete. Maybe I do believe in you. Run the ball right there. Don't throw it to Tom Brady at the Super Bowl. Anyways, I'm getting testy in my division. I'm getting testy. So, number 3, I got the Chargers. I do think they're going to be a solid team, but they're going to miss the playoffs this year. I don't like the people don't talk about how our weapons are not great, but who was on the Chargers? You name me a receiver other than Ladd McConkey. I mean, I know the answers to this just because I know ball, but you guys comment below another receiver that you believe in, like Keenan Allen. I mean, he was Justin Herbert's favorite target, but are we relying? Was he 33 now? Are we relying on that? You're going to rely on a 33-year-old? I mean, like that's how old he is, 33, 32 years old. I don't have faith. I mean, they lost Charles Palmer. I mean, I don't have faith in them, honestly. I mean, Omarion Hampton's going to be solid. Najee, I would like them better if Najee Harris was going to be more healthy. Coming off, I think something happened to fireworks, something like that. But they're going to run the ball a lot, even though they have a quarterback who's making $200-something million in 5 years, man. I just don't believe. I like what's his name, Jimmy Harbaugh. I like him. I like Harbaugh. I do. I'm not. This guy's an active quote coach, and he's over 60 years old. Honestly, this entire AFC West coaches are all old as dirt, but they all have great careers as coaches. So like, you can't say we have a bad coach in this division. I'm just saying I'm picking Sean Payton over those two for sure. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna be a biased guy this year. I'm gonna try to be unbiased a little bit. So I got the Broncos being number 2, but we're making the playoffs. Broncos fans, we got R.J. Harvey this year, Evan Ingram, Hufanga, Dre Greenlaw, Jahdae Barron, and if you guys been watching DNVR, Troy Franklin's going to have a good year. Pat Bryant's going to have a good year. Like, I did not love Devon Bailey leaving. I like Devon Bailey a lot. I didn't love that for us, but I do think Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin are going to step up. I'm excited to watch them this year. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I think the Broncos are going to be number 2. I could see them getting 11 wins, but like 10, 11 wins, I think the ceiling is 13. And then we get to 13, we won the division. To me personally, ceiling is 13 for the Broncos. But the floor is 8 and 9. I don't think we're going 8 and 9. So I think we're going to have a winning record, and I think it's going to be 10 to 11 wins. So the team, Broncos country, you know it, I know it, we know it. But unfortunately, we got the Chiefs winning our division again. I think it's going to be the 10th straight year. 10 years of this, a freaking decade of this. It makes me sick. I want to say that the Broncos are going to win it. It's just, unfortunately, Patrick Mahomes, you got to give credit where credit's due. This he's good. And Andy Reid, I would pick Andy Reid over Sean Payton. And that's the only reason. The coach and the quarterback. I love Bo Nix. I love Sean Payton. Coach and quarterback, their tandem is just better than our tandem. Just by a slight hair. I think they only win 12 games this year. I don't think they win 15. And I do think we beat them. Honestly, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, people, if the Broncos sweep the Chiefs for the first time in a long time. Just say, don't be surprised. That's how I feel about the Broncos this year. And if they can tie the record, I think obviously they have the tiebreaker. So I would love to pick the Broncos. It's just, will our run game be better? If our run game is better, way better chance. But if our run game is not there, non-existent, unfortunately, you can't pick it. You cannot. Bo Nix needs help, and we figured that out in the playoff game against the Bills. And we need to be able to stop the run. That's stop the run and then run the ball. We have to be able to do both for our team to be decent. Not to be decent. We're going to be decent, I think, to win our division. So a lot of people are picking us to win it. I don't love that pressure on us. It's a weird expectation. So, but I do like the Chiefs winning the division with the Broncos and AFC West, and the Broncos and the Chiefs making the playoffs this year. So That puts for the Bills, the Texans, the Jaguars, the Bengals, the Ravens, the Broncos, and the Chiefs for the AFC in the playoffs. So, and then I'm going to give my predictions for the seeding. So I think I got the Lions #1 seed again, Eagles #2 seed, Rams #3 seed, Bucks #4 seed for the NFC. And then I got the Packers 5 seed, Cardinals 6 seed, and then the Cowboys 7 seed. And then for the AFC, I have the Bills #1 seed, the Ravens #2 seed, the Chiefs #3 seed. Let me not freak out. The Chiefs #3 seed. Don't crash out, Miles. Jags #4 seed, and then this is a tough one. I got the Bengals. The Bengals 5th seed. I like the Bengals 5th seed. The Broncos 6th seed, 1 seed better than last year, and then the Texans 7th seed. That's what I believe. Put that in your bets. See if you win some money. Hope you guys enjoyed this week of the Miles High Club, the money's forecasting. It was a lot of fun. Tune into the predictions this week. Hopefully make some money this year. I'm excited to make money with you guys. Miles High Club, Miller Lattes. I'm loving it. You guys have a good one. Go to Game Face Grooming. Grab you some gear. Grab you some grooming stuff. Because y'all stink. Y'all need to shave. Just saying. You look terrible. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for all the support. It's not you, it's me. Miles High Club. Money Miles. He's out.